Hey, my friends, I'm Dr. Tony Soldano. Welcome to the Leadership Center. We are talking about unity and leadership. There's been so much talk. This concept of unity has become like a little buzz phrase, a little buzzword that they throw out in hopes that people will calm down, that people will get along, that they will rally around a common idea, that they'll have some sort of respect for one another. But in reality, it's a lot of hot air. It's a lot of buzz and not a lot of power behind it, because they truly don't understand what it means to be unified, what it really means for people to come together. In part one, we talked about rallying around our beliefs or our faith. Now, that's not just in the sense of spirituality, but what do we believe within our organization? Number two, we talked about our absolutes, which covers things like culture and our core values and our standards. What are we going to rally around when it comes to our values? Today, I want to talk to you about trust. Can there truly be any form of unity whatsoever unless people within the organization, number one, trust the leadership, but number two, do they trust one another? Do they trust you to make the right decisions? Do they trust you that you're going to care for them? Do they trust you that you have their best interests at heart? Trust. Without trust, which is fundamental, by the way, to any relationship, whether it be marital, godly, whatever it may be, you have to have trust. Without trust, you can't move forward. Without trust, you can't have any sort of relationship whatsoever. Without trust, who is actually going to be unified if your organization is in disformity and not trusting one another and not getting along? They're spending their energy and their time combating one another instead of being in the true fight, which then leads me to my fourth point. My fourth point is honor and respect. Can there be true unity unless we honor one another, unless we respect one another, particularly when we don't agree? And this is where it's laughable what politicians and leaders are saying about, well, we need unity. Let's just unify. Let's have leaders that just unify people. It can't be done. It cannot be done unless there is respect, unless there is honor. When I don't agree with you, how do I handle that? When I don't see eye to eye with you, when we're not on the same page, how are we going to solve these issues and do it in a respectful and an honorable manner that actually celebrates people rather than tears them down? No, we live in a very destructive society, particularly in the West, that when we disagree, we attack, we fight, we criticize. The culture becomes toxic. So you can use words like, well, we need unity and we need to unify and blah, blah, blah. But the reality is it's just never going to happen, because true unity means that we rally around beliefs, we rally around absolutes, which is the non-negotiables. We ensure that there is trust in leadership and within the organization, and that we conduct ourselves at the highest level of honor and respect, which means we need a high level of emotional intelligence. My friends, I hope this has helped you. I'm Dr. Tony Soldano, and this is the Leadership Center.